Well, I just got done having dinner with Tim Twaddle. He's here. Pretty decent day at the office. I had one of our clients say, Anthony, it's very unlikely. Look at this. Every time I start a video, every time somebody calls, every single time, just so you know.
I would say the chances are pretty great you're going to get calls constantly, whether you're on a video
Well,
or not.
it just seems like every time I start a video, though, it won't be the last one, guaranteed. So we had a pretty good day today. I started my day off. We're going left here?
Yeah.
So actually, when I said it was on the same way as me going back to Northfield, it's the opposite way, actually. The exact opposite way. On our...
Not really. No, you can get back out. You're good. You're not too far off.
No, that's your nice way of saying you're actually in the opposite direction.
Absolutely.
So, Slim Jimmy trained this morning, 1.5 mile, trained very, very good. We put the elbow boots on him. For those of you who haven't been following along, Jimmy, it was inevitable when you saw that big, high, rangy gait of Slim Jimmy. I had said it from the first day we qualified him. I don't know how he doesn't hit his elbows. Well, he touched his elbow the other day, but he's just trying. He's trotting so strong, and he's trying so hard that he get up. I actually think it's a good sign. I think it's a good sign.
Left of the light.
Yep. He get up into his elbows a little bit. His left elbow, just his left. So he put elbow boots on him today. He was very comfortable in them, so that was good. Trained Bomb Hugger today. She's heading to you. Do you have her? Is she here already?
No.
Tomorrow?
I don't know.
You don't know. You have a barn back there with a horse in it.
No,
Is she
I
in
don't
it?
have any travel arrangements made. I had to wait for something to happen before I could get her. You worked on her today, so she'll...
Oh, yeah, but she's heading here tonight, tomorrow, sometime?
I hope.
Well, I would hope so. She's going to race. She's going to have to get here to race. It's 2 hours by car. It's probably 15, 16 hours for a horse to jog it, so... I'm sure Jason's got it figured out.
Yeah, he's got it right under control.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
that's coronavirus.
yeah. Poor Jason's got the Rona. So we're heading back to, going to drop Tim off, and then I got to go back to Northfield Park. 2 great trainers today in Bomb Hugger and Slim Jimmy, and then we got here. Now, I just assumed, like everybody, that Smoking Hot Irish Girl would be very tough to beat today. I had said to Tim after, geez, she's paralyzed on the right line. Doesn't seem lame. It's so weird. And then Tim's veterinarian scoped her and said she was 5. Not very often you get a 5 out of 5. That's pretty full.
That's rare.
That's like if you were covered in mud and somebody says you're completely covered in mud. That's hard to do. She was 5 out of 5 for mucus, but it was more allergies, I think, because she didn't have any coming out of her and she didn't look sick. So I suspect when he says 5 out of 5 for mucus, that was mostly white foamy mucus with pimples. Do you guys use Lugol's iodine over here too? Lugol's? You don't use it anymore? You never heard of it?
Never heard. She did have a big ulcer too.
On her a big or a... She said
Big ulcer.
you said ulcer. You didn't use the adjective big.
I just forwarded you what they said. I thought they said big ulcer.
No, it just said ulcer.
Alright.
Ulcer on her palate. I think you just used the word. You just inserted the word. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Vernon Beachy. Vernon, you're going to have to wait a minute. I think he's trying to figure out what stall she was in. Smoking Hot Irish Girl raced well. If I had been able to get her out in the last turn, I'm second easy. I just couldn't steer her. She was on the right line. She's never done that before. We scoped. Do you got the moment too?
No.
It's like the 50th time I heard you cough. You sure?
I've been coughing since August.
You might want to
Last
swing by
August.
CVS and throw a little maybe. No, a little spot test in. No? No? A little rapid test? No? Okay. All right. Just saying. Not a doctor. It just sounds like you cough a lot. Okay. So Smoking Hot Irish Girl. On the left line hard the whole last 3/8 of the mile. I couldn't get her to the outside. If I had a passing lane to the left, I'm second easy. Couldn't, see, you're still coughing. Couldn't get to the outside. But happy to watch leaps and bounds. That was the best trip she'd ever gone in her life. You know, it was funny. I said the same thing to James. I said, watch when you get this filly. I told you guys the other day, this filly was not a James filly. You were just easy, girl. Easy. And just float her along. You had to drive her like a racehorse. I told you this the other day. Go back and watch the video. I forget which one it was. I do them all the time. There was a video in the last week where I told you leaps and bounds was not a James horse. I told Ridge today, score her down, get her on her toes, and make sure she's ready to rock. And was she ready to rock? Last half, 58-1 or 58 seconds. Last quarter, 29 seconds a mile, 58-1. A large mile for leaps and bounds. Picked a great time. Just goes to show you, I told you guys, sometimes they never lie behind the gate. The gate never lies. And She really come to life today. That was impressive, and Ridge couldn't wait to tell me how good she was and how fantastic she was. And she was good. And forget about the 5 out of 5 for mucus with pimples and what. That's easily cured. That's baby stuff. We can cure that. That 5 of mucus, I can almost guarantee you, was mostly white foamy allergy mucus. I mean, there's no way she come out 57-4 last quarter in 29 seconds with literal sickness mucus in her, thick, stringy mucus. Impossible. So it was mostly allergy stuff. Tim said he's going to have her on the nebulizer and get working on that ulcer on her palate, the pimples, clean all. Do you guys use throat spray over here then? Yeah, okay. Because I know that works pretty good
Yep.
for the ulcers. And she's not a hot filly, so sometimes you'll get as a little ulcer, a little pimple ulcer on their palate, but they're hot jogging, so it makes it really hard to mitigate that problem. But Smoking Hot Irish Girl, pretty easy on herself. So I suspect that'll be easy to fix. And Leaps and Bounds was absolutely tremendous. Can't say enough about how good that filly was today. Then we went to the next division. I knew that Sister Solange was not as good as Swinging Senorita right now. I taught Brady Brown, warmed her up beforehand. You'll see, for those of you so concerned that I couldn't drive her today, Brady Brown got her up into position, said she was still a little squirrely behind the gate, got her up into position, and struck down the lane, was really trotting hard. It's a pretty good filly that beat her, Vernon Beachy. So that's a tactical landing that beat her. And raced good. Last quarter, 28-2, a mile 58. You just can't ask any more of this filly. You couldn't, see, there's three. That's Dominic. I have to literally call all those people back right now. You can't fault that filly one bit for anything that took place today. She was absolutely tremendous. And truthfully, Sister Solange was every bit as good as she could ask her to be. 59 last quarter, 29. That's a good mile for that filly. Both the Pennsylvania fillies are heading into the Sire Stakes, or probably the Stallion Series, their first start. And it's official. Swinging Senorita will be the horse going to the next generation. If nothing else, simply because the other filly is not perfectly healthy and ready to go. And she raced better. A little bit better, but she raced better. Some steering issues with Smoking Hot Irish Girl. We got the ulcer on her palate, the mucus. Put all that together and then factor in how good Swinging Senorita was. It's only fair. Swinging Senorita.
Sorry.
Oh, you just blew right by her? No, I'll give you a couple more minutes to cough. No, it's good.
Go right at the next light.
Oh, that'll get you there too? That's good.
Yeah.
You forgot where you live.
I'm looking for a ride for your horse, so I forgot.
Oh, I see. Why don't we worry about a ride for you first? So I let you up the side of the road right here. So, Swinging Senorita will be going, and a lot of people, you must have figured it out by now. What a Mission is the one going to the next generation. And I'll be the first to admit, What a Mission does not strike me as a sire stake 56 trotter. But I can tell you one thing. He's a tenacious little bastard. You can't fault him for that. So, What a Mission and Swinging Senorita will be the ones holding our flags at the next generation in 8-9 days. Okay, this light up here.
This light, make a right.
Okay, you sure? I suspect it'll be followed by another right shortly thereafter.
You're very perceptive.
Yes.
Can't get by you.
Yes.
Very clever.
So, both filly divisions went very well for us. Now, Dustin Hanover raced also. I know a lot of people are like, come on, man. We paid $45,000 for this horse. You're right. But you know what? I still will stick by this horse. This horse has got a great attitude. He's a worker. The speed's already there. It will come back. But we want him to do it right. Right? And I almost got myself in a lot. This one right here?
We're going to go right at where those cars are.
Right there, okay. I almost got myself in some trouble not moving him at the half as an even money favorite. Wow, that could have got bad. I'm glad that kid had to move his horse quick out of the 3-hole, or I could have been in some trouble. I just don't want to expose Dustin Hanover right now. I want to channel my inner James. I want to keep him. I want to keep him buried forever. For right now, he'll keep picking up, and then when it's time, we're going to turn him out. And when we finally put that weight back on him, I could be wrong. But you're going to see the Dustin Hanover we wanted come forward in a big way. I believe that. I think this fall we're going to have a good horse in Dustin Hanover. And I know we didn't buy him for this fall, but that's our out. That's what would happen. He's a good horse. He's not as good as we want him to be right now.
Make a left up here.
Where at?
Right about where that car is now. See it?
Oh, that
street right there.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
There you go.
So, Dustin Hanover, we'll get him there. we'll get him there, and I think he'll be a fun horse for us all fall. And whether we buy him now or we buy him in the fall, it's always good to have a good horse. And I'm going to double down on this horse. I like his attitude. I like him. I like everything about him. I wish he was faster right now, but he's learning. And as I said to Tim, Tim's putting weight on him. There was weight on him today. The more weight you put on him, the better he'll trot, the faster he'll go. It's all about weight with this guy. We got to get the weight on him. And I truly believe when we do, you're going to see a much, much better horse. So that was today in a nutshell. I'm about to watch Mo Power Baby go. I'm going to watch Mo Power Baby race tonight. And then I think we have one more in. Mo Power Baby and something else. I should have looked before I did this video. Anyway, I'll watch the rest of the horses race tonight, and then tomorrow we got tomorrow the three colts. Fashion Presidente. Ooh, I can't wait to race this horse. He was so good in the qualifiers. And then Austral Hanover was awesome for Mario the other day. And Columbus, just to let you know, Columbus, I'm going to ask Mike, land third or fourth and stay. I want Columbus to learn how to be a racehorse. That's all we need him to be right now. We don't need him to be special. Just be a racehorse. And I want to see him land down third. Don't move him till halfway down the lane and let the horse trot through the wire. That's what I'd like to see from him tomorrow. Austral Hanover and Fashion Presidente, I hope they both head to the winner's circle tomorrow. And we will pick this conversation up then. So for everybody, say goodbye to Tim. Eventually, we'll probably get back to his place, I guess.
Make it right here.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Where are we at? Are we still in Pennsylvania?
We are.
Okay. I will talk to you all very, very soon. I hope you're having a good day. It's a beauty day here in Pennsylvania. To everybody that own the horses, a good day all around. To those of you who are my partners on Leaps and Bounds, wow, what a great mile from her today. Take care.